Salutations, everyone. Sunday fun day. Soon I'm going to be going to Kyra's house, and I am training her on the second part of her learning journey, and that is taking pictures. So she's been doing a lot of listings, and I wanted her to get a good command of all it takes to create the listing with an ink frog, and now she's eagerly awaiting the part she's really excited about, and that's to take all the pictures. So I'm going to be going over to her house and train her all on it. So I'm excited about that. That'll be so fun, just dropping off loads of clothes, and then at the, whenever she's done with a batch, just going in and activating listings. I mean, that's just fantastic. I can't wait. Anyway, today's going to be a really quick video. What I wanted to share with you guys are two things. First, the 30-minute method, which is a Poshmark methodology created by a unique individual that has now formed a group around this. And then also I wanted to show you my profit comparison between Poshmark and eBay, and how the eBay fees, what the eBay fees look like in comparison to Poshmark, and why I'm still, in the grand scheme of things, thinking Poshmark is the right thing for me in the long term. We'll talk about it. Okay, so what is the 30-minute method? Obviously, if you want to hear right from the horse's mouth, you have to go on Facebook and you have to look for Poshmark Sandbox Analytics, or Analytics Sandbox Analytics, and join the group ultimately, because that's the best way you're going to really understand the essence of it. Here's my little crash course on it. It's a group of individuals, but primarily one individual who was really curious how Poshmark works and the analytics behind the algorithm that drives your placement in the search results. And as you all know, when people shop, especially when they shop on Poshmark, they don't shop off their feed. They don't sit there like waiting for stuff to come up on their Poshmark feed and then buy. They shop 90-something% of the time using the search function. So while it's cool that you want to be in the feed all the time, your time is better spent if you understand the placement within the search algorithm. So if someone types in Levi's skinny jeans, you want to be in that first result set, so that you have the better chance of selling your item. So this gal is very interested in that, and she has engaged other individuals who like numbers and analytics and studying things, and she has like a doctor in there, lawyers, engineers, and people who do this stuff on the side and love it, but yet like to study it. So I immediately after I heard about that, I'm like, oh my God, this is right up my alley. I really want to understand how this thing works, because I have it in my mind how it works, but I really don't know. And so I wanted to join this group. Now, they're a smart group of people. Before you join the group, you actually have to be in this study group, and that's where I have been this last week. It's like this, it's like the first class, and then if you pass the test, you are now able to join the main group, which is a smaller, it's exclusive, and you kind of really have to show, I guess, that you're committed to this specific cause. And I say that because there are so many Poshmark Facebook groups out there, and I belong to several of them, and there's one for everything. If you want to be someone that goes out and just says, yeah, I got a bad review, and have everyone rally around you and tell you how bad that person is and how good you are, there's a place for that. There is a Poshmark group for that. If you want to go out and just like share your closet and market yourself and invite people to your closet, there's a Poshmark group for that. But this group is not dedicated to any of what I just said. They are strictly in there to enhance their knowledge, understanding, and placement within those search algorithms so that they have the best results. They want to be most efficient. They want to just analyze that placement and create activities that will place you up higher. And they study data, they run data. Once you join their group, you have access to a year's worth of data. And that's what I'm really most excited about, because I love data. I love studying data, manipulating it, and making analysis based on the data. So I really want to know what's going on in there. So I've taken upon myself to take this course, join this group where I have to do my what are they called when you have prerequisites, I guess. And even though I'm not in that main group yet, I wanted to tell you guys about this 30-minute method, because that's what you have to do in this prerequisite class. And I think even though you might not be interested in joining this team because it's not your cup of tea, this 30-minute method is fantastic, okay? And I wanted to give you more details about it, and I have a visual, so I'm going to switch over now to screen share and show it to you guys. So let's first talk about the activities that make up the 30-minute method, and then we'll venture into, the benefits of doing it and stuff versus doing what you've been doing. So if nothing else, and you only do these activities, here's the recommendation. First, share 30 items from your closet. Okay, so that's activity number 1. Share 30 things from your closet. And not only share as in, you know how you can now hold it for more than 1 second and it pops up and you share it and you move on, which is the quickest and most efficient. The recommendation is that you share by doing an edit and pretend like you're going to change something within there, and then next and share. That increases your placement in the search algorithm, being that the app thinks that you changed something and refreshed your listing. So if you're going to share productively and efficiently, share that way. After that, the next item is that you list 3 new things. Now, if you don't have 3 new things to list, delete some old ones and relist them instead. Don't worry about the fact that you're going to lose likes and all of that. Those likes, if they haven't done anything for you, then they're not going to. So relist new items. The way I'm tackling it, because I have a lot of stuff on Mercari, I just copy them over from Mercari real quickly, and there are my 3 items. After that, which was item number 2, you move on to item number 3, Gigi Maria. Seriously. Follow your followers. Now, this has been the step that's gotten the most resistance from majority of the people who encounter the 30-minute method. Because they start saying, oh, I don't want to follow all those people that have like crap and my feed is ugly and I don't blah, blah, blah. What if I don't like their stuff? What if they're not my size? Blah, 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 blah. They just whine and complain. Put that to the side and follow all your followers. Later, if you really don't like them, you can stop following them. But there's something about you following a lot of people, you sharing items, that makes your engagement more credible within the Poshmark algorithm, and it bumps you even further in the search results. So if it's going to give you a leg up over that one person who doesn't follow a lot of people because they're just like all that and they don't like so many closets, you're going to have to get over your bad self. This is for the better good of you getting more followers and more sales. So stay with me. The best way to follow all of them, obviously, is you go to your followers tab and raise your engagement and Start following everyone. I did it like in 3 minutes. I just follow for like 3 minutes, and it's like you follow hundreds, and it's fantastic. Maybe you don't like their stuff, but those people will share your stuff. They'll see, oh, someone just followed me. Let me go in their closet and let me share their stuff. So just do it. Just do it. Then step number 4, follow new closets. And that's important. That further shows that you are a good citizen of Poshmark. Do you know how to go into new closets? You go into the last icon. If you're looking at your phone and you got your little doody dads at the bottom, the one where you go to your closet, you go to find people, and you find people, and halfway down there is a section called new closets. And so you click on that, and then you can go to, and it gives you a tab of just joined and fresh closets. You want to go in there and welcome some new people. I think it's even in here. Oh yeah, welcome to new closets. So first follow the new closets, and then actually go in to the freshly joined ones and say, hey, welcome to Poshmark. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you do that 10 times, that is a good thing from Poshmark's point of view. After you've done all of those things in order, Gigi Maria, after you've done all those things in order, go back to your feed, and you can see, because there's a timer on all the activities that have been taken, go back to the end of the last 30 minutes and engage with all those people that have done something. Either they followed you, they liked your item, they shared your item, and engage, okay? So that should take 30 minutes unless you're listing from scratch, so that's going to take you a little longer. But for the most part, if you stick to this tight little schedule in this order, it's important in this order, and if you do it within 30 minutes and you do it 3 consecutive days, I shit you not, you're going to get sales and you're going to have a lot more followers, okay? I don't know what it is. I think she cracked something, and I am so excited to share it with you guys because I know how busy everyone is, and we don't have time for Poshmark to sit all day and go to all the parties and do all that great stuff. But if you are really, really busy and you want to find the best thing to do with your time to capitalize on the benefits of, Poshmark, do this 30-minute method. You're going to like it. So it's magic. It's magic. That's all I'm saying. It's magic. And now I've passed the test. So there's a test after you do this for 30 minutes consecutive, 3 days. And it took me a little bit longer because I stopped and I restarted, blah, blah. I think I passed the test. Now I'm waiting to be joined to the big girl group away from the study group. So I'm really excited. But I'm just telling you, give it a try, something new. So I hope you take advantage of this. If not, at least I had an opportunity to share to help you out. Okay? Benefits of doing it, list is this long. Disadvantages of doing it, I can't think of one. So there it is. All right, so the other topic I wanted to go over are my eBay fees, my net profit, and comparing it to Poshmark. So for those of you that have not watched my shows before, I've just recently started eBay after a long journey on Poshmark and Mercari, and I'm exploring whether this is something that I want to go full-fledged into. And so I wanted to show you where I am thus far from a numbers perspective and what I'm using to analyze if this is the right thing for me. So I've taken all of my all of my sales, and I haven't taken into account the last few because they still haven't paid and all that. So I'm focusing on the the complete ones. So here I'm breaking it down by looking at the final value the item sold for, then my cost that it took. The items that were $1, I'm putting them as bin items. The rest are obviously thrift, outlet, whatever. Then I'm adding the eBay fee of 10%. I'll talk about this later. Then I'm adding the PayPal fee of 2.9% plus 30 cents. Then I'm adding shipping. On all items that I paid for shipping, we'll see a value here. If I didn't pay for shipping, it's in blue. This is the final value fee shipping, which is something I recently learned about, and it's basically a fee that eBay charges you if you did not absorb the shipping fee, but you passed it on to your customer. They charge you on that. Yeah. And then I jotted down my net profit. So the items that are in blue, so those are the few items that I charged the shipping to the customer. And what's sucky about it is that the PayPal fee of 2.9 is calculated based on the entire amount, not just the cost of the item. So if you're charging the shipping amount, PayPal takes that into consideration. And then, so not only are you getting, so it's like when you pass it on to you pass the cost of shipping to them, but you get slapped with 2 fees on top of that. First, the PayPal fee. So you got to remember to take that into your price setting algorithm. And then the final value shipping fee. So, I haven't been accounting for that at all. So I got to adjust. Then you just see my net profit here. What this doesn't show are the few items that were actually entered by my assistant. So the $2 is not reflected in this net profit. Next time we look at this, I'll be more thorough and I will add the $2 in there. So now looking at that, you can see my net profit. I'm still making some money. But now I want to look at this compared to if I was using Poshmark. And granted, we got to remember 2 things. One, you are able to charge higher prices on Poshmark. So that I did not inflate in any way before I compared. And second of all, you never pay shipping on Poshmark. The buyer always pays the shipping. And I haven't adjusted anything for that yet, okay? So now let's go to spreadsheet number 2, where I have my Poshmark fee and then the difference. So here we have my eBay profit column and Poshmark net profit should this item have sold on Poshmark with the 20% fee. And what emerged is really interesting to me. On items below $25, and granted, if with shipping that I'm paying, it doesn't make sense for me to put it on eBay and not charge shipping, because I would have made more money on Poshmark. So as you can see, this blouse net profit on eBay $12.88. If I sold it for that same amount on Poshmark, I would have made $14.40. So, and if you look down the line, you can see the same thing. I would have made more money. So one thing I'm learning is on those items under $25, if I want to see better net profit, I need to start charging shipping. Otherwise, it's not worth it. I would have made more money on Poshmark. And once again, I'm not inflating this for the better prices I would have gotten on Poshmark. Then where it does make sense for me, where the profit is greater by on average $2, if I average all this out, it's around $2, I can make $2 more if I don't pay for shipping. So the Spencer Alexis cardigan on Poshmark, I would have made $28. On eBay, I made $30. That's a difference of $2.12. And I did not pay for shipping. I passed it on to the customer. Same thing here. I passed it on to the customer, so I made more money. If I didn't pass it on to the customer, I would have made more money on Poshmark. So that's, that's interesting to me. Look at this. The Zara linen blouse. I made a mistake of posting it on eBay. I would have not only made more money using this calculation, more money on Poshmark, I wouldn't have to pay for shipping, and it just kills me. I just made a mistake. So I'm learning not to post anything that actually sells well on Poshmark on eBay. If I do, it's going to be a last resort, but there's no way I'm posting that stuff. I'm losing money if I do. Naturally, it's too early to really tell, but this torrid top, I would have made more money on Poshmark. Why am I doing this to myself? So, yeah. Like I said, it's not enough data to make huge decisions, but it's enough for me to rethink what I'm posting on eBay and what makes sense and what doesn't. Especially if I put Kyra into the equation with the $2, I'll be losing money. So that's where I'm at. And I'm only talking about this because I received a lot of questions on how am I doing on eBay and what's going on. This is where I'm at. I'm not going full force. I have like over 50 and something items posted on eBay. I'm starting to pay insertion fees, and those aren't even calculated into this. And I'm just like, I don't know. I think I'll make more money on Poshmark with what I'm doing. But that's that. It's just the labor cost of the time spent on creating the eBay listing is also something to take into consideration, right? My time, Kyra's time. Yeah, I'll be making some decisions soon. I need more data. I think I need a month or two more of some data. Meanwhile, I am taking the lower priced, the branded items to Poshmark. I'm not going to be placing them on eBay, and I need to rethink my shipping strategy on lower priced items. I don't want to be paying eBay fees on the shipping cost that someone else is paying, and then this fee on top of that. It just doesn't sit well with me. I really wish eBay would just do one lump amount, just like Poshmark, so I don't have to think about all the stuff I'm paying for that I think is not right. I don't like the fact that I'm getting punished for the bad decisions of others who decided to inflate pricing of shipping. I think that's asinine, and it's against my code. So I'm struggling with that. But I'll never put eBay down, because we're talking about 1 billion transactions and people versus 1 million transactions and people on Poshmark. So it's like Walmart in Anthropologie. You know what I mean? It's like Walmart, huge everywhere, large volume. Then you have Anthropologie, specialized, prices are higher. It's that. And you just got to decide where you're going to distribute. And I don't know. In the end, I might choose Anthropologie, or I might choose eBay. We'll see. I've chatted enough about this. Stop me. Hey guys. Okay, so that was it. Also, I had few exchanges with a few viewers and a person from Facebook. And they asked about what book I'm reading next, because maybe it would be fun to have like a little mini book club. So I know this is not for everyone, especially because of the books I read are not just about selling and reselling. They're more fashion oriented. And so for those that are interested in having a discussion, a mini book club, whatever, if I get few people who want to read this book, we will chat together live a few times and discuss the book. So let me know if you're interested. This one is a book for March. It's The Curated Closet. It is by Anushka Rees. A simple system for discovering your personal style and building your dream wardrobe. And I'm reading this book because I need something to guide me through redoing my closet. I've had enough. I have so much shit in there, and when I need to put an outfit together to go to work or an event, I have to turn everything upside down and I don't know what's going on. So I am going to use this as a guide to simplify my closet, get rid of cheap pieces, and just fill them with several strong foundation pieces and have a lot less, have only a few skirts, not 30 skirts, and because in the end I only wear a few. So anyway, this is the book I'm reading. I think you can buy it on Amazon for cheap, because I got this only for a few bucks and it looks brand new. So if you're interested, once again, have a little book club with me and a discussion, or if you are setting on a journey to clean up your closet and simplify and get to a place where you're comfortable with just few items, few elegant pieces. So maybe if you're simplifying, you're changing your style, you're upgrading your closet, you want to start fresh, let me know and we're going to go through this journey together. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, if I'm going to have a different playlist for just stuff like this. But, you know, if you're a reseller, there is so much stuff in here that's also very helpful, especially on when we read about the goals of an item. Like, is this item something that is versatile? Is it something that goes with a lot of things in your closet, or is it one piece? Is it something that can be worn through all seasons or not? Is it something that can be daytime, nighttime, office, travel? All of that terminology, I want to really understand that inside and out, because I'm going to use that when I'm selling in my descriptions. Because obviously the more a piece is versatile and can meet all those categories, the better it is and the higher quality you should be buying, since you're going to be using it more often. So I want to really fully 100% get to an understanding of that so I can speak with some confidence. So I'm reading this book in addition to all the other ones I'm reading, but this is the one I'm saving for March, and I'll be talking about it. Thank you, you guys. Thank you so much. I'm still hoping to be live with Lindey Glenn tomorrow. I've been busy. She's been busy, and we haven't touched base, but I think we're still on. So make sure you're following her channel. Greetings and salutations. Thank you so much for watching. You guys rock. Cheers. Adios.